Hello, it's me Andy from Blitz Gaming. Hope you had a great week and you're having a great day. We're playing Star Trek Online. It's been a while. The reason being, I've not managed to get it to launch. There's been a bug and it's driving me nuts. 1 minute works, then it don't work. And plus we've been making benchmarking stuff. So we're still on the Romulan Mystery Arc, and today we are playing Coliseum episode. So we're after the Tholian weapons, which I think the Remans stole, I believe, in the last episode we played. Now while we're here, we'll grab this. Must get the stuff to make stuff, the resources. Then we'll have a quick scan of the station. I have to say, I am not a lover of this mission. Okay, we need to beam over and try and stop this beam from damaging and destroying the ship. So we need to find a console what we can activate. I'll tell you, it's upstairs. So just to let you know, so as you're running around clicking the ones at the bottom. Best way to do this number thing is just press left cycle, go back one, see if it's gone green. If it ain't gone green, left cycle again, back. If it's gone green, move on to the next one, and so on until you've done them all. I won't bother trying to calculate it unless you've got a genius in maths. You'll be alright, but not me. I'll just keep pressing the button until it works. It don't take long. Literally, you've done it in 20 seconds anyway by pressing the buttons. After that, we run around the corner, and should be another 2 consoles over here. We go through them. With the numbers we just found, we activate these consoles. Expand the range to 1000. Find target Derelict Hulk. Target the top Derelict Hulk, and then our ship should be free. Wrong console, need to go to the first one first, then we come back to this one. So let's turn off this console. So console won't turn off, so we have to come round to the power core, if you want to call it a power core, console, and change the power state. Switch to economy mode. Power is now down enough to solve the problem. Now we can turn the console off. And then we beam out. Hopefully everything's done. Then when you beam out, you realise it looks like you're locked up in your own brig. It's like, what the hell's going on?
we fight, or we make sure you pick up a melee weapon. All of your gear is deactivated, and I won't protect you in there. Remember to equip your new weapon.
I think this part of the mission is even really crap. To be honest with you, it's a real crap, stupid story.
Commencing Test 1. No pod in Desert Akari entering testing area.
Enemy target on sensor.
Commencing Test 2. Releasing Warrigals now. Proceeding to Test 3. Prisoner 1478, remain in the area for interrogation. Prisoner, return to holding area. Failure to comply will result in punishment.
So after we've done a test run, we run back to our cage, because we are now classed as a mad animal.
What do you want? You want to know my story? I'm stuck here in this prison, just like you. That's my story. I do not wish to continue talking with you. You want to know my story? I'm stuck here in this prison, just like you. My name is Slamek. I am part of a resistance. Perhaps you have heard of it? About a week ago, I was part of a crew ferrying weapons from one base to another. When we passed through this system, a satellite disabled our ship. It drifted into the planet's atmosphere. I activated the emergency transporter, and a few of us were able to transport to safety before the ship crashed in the desert. We were looking for shelter and a way to contact our people when a group of soldiers found us. They took us here and kept throwing us into the arena. Now I'm the only one remaining. That is all I know. I don't know who was responsible for this place. The trainers and the guards all appear to be mercenaries, without any clue about what's going on. They're paid to keep us in cages and look the other way. The night I was brought in, I was interrogated. There were bright lights in my eyes and a synthetic voice asking me questions. Whoever it was took care to conceal his identity. No. I have been questioned by these people several times before. My reluctance to answer their questions earned me this shock collar. Refusal to help them now is quite painful. Interestingly enough, this was the first time I've been questioned about another participant in the arena. They asked how you treated me, and if you had said anything about why you were here. They even wanted to know if I thought we could become friends. Someone thinks you are very important. I have no idea what they want with us, or why they make us fight. This all seems like some sort of giant game, but there is no one in the stands to be entertained. I've had several partners in my battles. You are the only one about which I've been questioned. You must have impressed our masters. I know you have impressed me. I think there are others. I hear other fights. If there are other prisoners, I have never been able to contact them. We are kept separated and caged unless we are fighting. I do not wish to continue talking with you. I do not wish to continue talking with you. Now I recall. You were working on all those errands when we were attacked. I managed to escape on the shuttle, and some of us signed on with the freighter. As you can see, things didn't work out so well after that. We were transporting a shipment of Thaleron weapons. I know that your people will not use them. We do not want to, but our fight is getting desperate. We needed to do something, anything, that would shift the tide of war, even if that choice was horrific. I jettisoned our cargo as we were entering the atmosphere. The weapons were completely destroyed. I've seen what Thaleron weapons are capable of firsthand. I could not allow them to contaminate a world not involved in my people's fight. I don't know who was responsible for this place. The trainers and the guards all appear to be mercenaries, without any clue about what's going on. They're paid to keep us in cages and look the other way. The night I was brought in, I was interrogated. There were bright lights in my eyes and a synthetic voice asking me questions. I have no idea what they want with us, or why they make us fight. This all seems like some sort of giant game, but there is no one in the stands to be entertained. I do not wish to continue talking with you. Now I recall. You were working on all those errands when we were... I do not wish to continue talking with you. Now I recall. You were working on all those errands when we were transporting a shipment of Thaleron weapons. I know I do not wish to continue talking.
I've got to go through all this yapping. Does your head in?
To continue talking with. Now I recall. You were working on all those errands when we were attacked. I do not wish to continue talking. I do not wish. We were transporting a shipment of Thaleron weapons. I know that your people will not use them. We do not want to, but I don't know who was responsible for this place. The trainers and the guards all appear to be mercenaries. Without any... I have no idea what they want with us, or why they make us fight. This all seems like some sort of giant game, but there is no one in the stands. I've had several partners in my battles. You are the only one about which I've been questioned. You must have impressed our masters. I think there are others. I hear other fights. If there are other prisoners, I have never been able to contact. The trainers carry keycards. That's the only way I know to get through the defenses. Can I trust you? I can see that we think the same way, friend. A few years ago, I worked as a bodyguard for a Ferengi merchant. He had a talent for acquiring latinum. And during my time with him, I learned a few things. I was able to lift a keycard from one of the trainers during my interrogation. If you help me, I think we can overpower the guards and escape through the main door in the arena.
Now, I put all the writing on the screen in the right order, because when you get it wrong, it keeps going back and forwards, and it drives you nuts. So now I'm going to go back out to round 2.
Test scenario 4 activated. Aorus released.
We need more help! I'll try to free the other prisoners. You fight the worms!
The yellow glowies coming out of the sand are health. I think there's like 4 of them around the arena. And I want to use them until you fight the next bit.
Use the consoles on the sides of the arena to fight the Elder Worm!
This is where I think the game was really stupid. It's like, let's put consoles in there where we can turn the gun tilts on to blow everything up. And on top of that, it's like, why don't I just point it out a wall so I can just blow up the wall and just run away? I think it would have been easier.
Just like last time. Use the remaining console on the side of the arena to fight the Elder Worm. There's another set of consoles by the metal wall! Use them while the worm is distracted!
So console 2 done. You got the old people come out and help you. And suddenly the I don't know if there was lag. The consoles don't come up. Highlight for the third one. I couldn't see where the next console was. I'm running around and thought, well, where the bling hell is it? And it's one of these little tiny ones. Highlights. If you look at the map, it shows you on the map. I mean, I have done this like 20 times in the past, but I can't remember where it was.
The worm destroyed the metal wall! Run! That's our way out!
I'm sure he says the worms have destroyed the wall. That's the way out. For some odd reason you have to go through this gate. Don't know, my hearing's gone nuts, but I'm pretty sure he says we go through the wall.
Romulan base? Here? What did they want with us? And what is that device?
You know, I'm pretty sure every time I come in here, I always want this console. It's not the right one. The one we want is actually to the left where we come in. I do it every time. Can't help myself. Yeah. Really? You want me to run through the sewer? Yeah, it's a bit awkward, this sewer. You want to keep jumping over on the left hand side and keep clicking on the sewer until it activates. Because sometimes when you try to go through the sewage water, it's too high.
Scorpion fighters overhead. They're looking for us. We need to move quickly and smartly to avoid detection. I recommend we head to the east. See that mountain in the distance? My ship crashed on the other side. It may have something we can use to signal your vessel. The search...
Personally, pal, I'd rather have a bath after going through the sewer. Yeah, or a shower or anything. Yeah, I stink at this moment in time.
There's a fighter heading straight for us. Quick, take cover in those dark rocks over there and wait for it to pass overhead. Stay still and wait for that fighter to pass overhead. If we are fortunate, they won't detect us. can see us. Let's move on. I can't go on. My injuries from the arena are too painful. We need to find a place to rest for a moment. Forgive me, my friend, but the pain... I need to rest, just for a moment. My wounds are agonizing. Before we were captured, my science officer said that the local plants here have medicinal qualities. Please, I need your help. Find something to ease my suffering. I need something to disinfect my wound. Something to treat my fever.
Well, if you want to climb through the sewer, you wouldn't have got infected, would you? Yeah, but you may just go through all that dump. Yeah, it's your own fault, Reman. So now all we've got to do is just run around getting the plants and a bit to save matey's butt before he drops dead. I don't know when or how he got killed. I mean, he'd done plenty of running around through the arena. I think he's just blinking slacking. I suppose being Starfleet, I'll have to help him. I'm quite happy to just walk away. But you know, the Prime Directive, you've got to do all these sort of things for people. Now, and I think he's a bit of an odd one.
Thank you, my friend. I'm feeling better now. I think I can continue.
Yeah, well, you've had your feet up for the last half hour while I've been running around and finding all these bits for you. Now let's get some work done.
Now that we're in the canyon, we shouldn't have to worry about the fighters anymore. Just the local wildlife. Keep your eyes open.
Yeah, now I lowered the dampening field when I was in that blinking base. We can get the guns out now. Yeah, as you've seen the mission, I mean, I told you it's a bit of a boring mission. It's not exciting, and it's a stupid story. I don't know what you think of it. You have to give me some comments down below and see what you think.
The weather isn't going to hold out for too much longer. We should look for a place to spend the night. I've noticed that there are things we can gather along the way. We will not survive a night in this desert. We need to find shelter and safety. If we can scavenge provisions to create a camp, we'll have a better chance of reaching the wreckage of my ship alive. We will need water if we are to survive. I've noticed gourds growing in this area. If we can hollow one out, it will give us a container to carry water. And there should be a few small springs near this mountain.
How did that giant bug come out of that gourd? I mean, it's bigger than the blinking fruity thing. The gold, or whatever it's called.
That should last us through the night.
Yeah, this blinking Reman, he seems to know the area quite well, I have to say. Knows where everything is, knows where the cave is. And he's, I think, pretty sure it's a bit dodgy.
The temperature is dropping rapidly now. This cave should protect us from the elements. I've done some exploring. It looks like this cave continues when the sun rises side of the mountain. We could save time and energy by using the passage instead of trying to find a path over the mountain. Excellent. The passage saved us hours. This could be a good day. Let's find my ship. My ship isn't far from here. I think I can make out smoke from the wreckage on the horizon.
What a piece of junk, as Princess Leia says. And that is definitely not doing light speed. No, it was Luke Skywalker who said it, if I remember rightly.
We should check to see if the emergency beacon survived the crash. But, in the likely event it didn't, we might be able to piece together some components to create a makeshift emergency beacon.
So this is the other thing about this game. It would be nice if you actually have to search, wouldn't it, to find the parts. Make it a bit more interesting. But it just highlights on the map and you just run to them as every other mission. It's a pity, really. But just that's the way the game plays. Until someone makes another Star Trek game of interest. I do love the way that all the bits we need are just more or less right next to each other. Perfect. Yeah, after that big explosion, the ship comes down and falls to pieces. The bits we need work perfectly to make a communication with our other ship. Can't go wrong. What the hell? Are they bringing enemy spaceships? Oh, we've got the Romulans here.
Did you think you could run? From me? There is no place where I cannot find you. My spies are everywhere. Prisoner 1478, take your place. You did your job admirably. It is good to know at least one Reman understands who is the master and who is the slave. The loss of the listening post was a minor setback. The Reman's refuge in the Dara system has been destroyed. Dozens of subjects have been tested in my arena. When the Iconians return, they will find I have done all they have asked, and more. But you will not be there on that dreaded day. This tiresome game ends now. You could have been such a fascinating test subject, but this time, no. This time I think a more direct approach is best. Ready? Aim. No!
Well, you shouldn't have done a countdown. If you didn't do the countdown, he would have shot me.
I apologize for Slamic's action. I had no idea there was a traitor in our midst. If his actions caused harm to you or your crew, forgive me. That was not my intent. However, your trip to the Nopada system was not in vain. Now you see. Now you know. Hakiv is a pawn of a greater power. The demons of air and darkness are here. You should report to your superiors. Tell them what you have seen here. Open their eyes to the dangers that lurk in the shadows.
So mission complete. I hope you enjoyed it, or tried to enjoy it. I told you it was boring, miserable episode, crap storyline. Well, I think it is anyway. But that's my opinion. You may have enjoyed it. I don't know. Leave some comments below. And I'll see you in the next one. And as always, don't forget to subscribe.